Okay, great. And let's start our yoga class. So you will need today a blanket, yoga block or yoga brick, so whatever you have at home, or maybe just a couple of cushions from the sofa. And we're going to start just sitting and breathing. So sit on your yoga mat, make yourself comfortable, and let's just take a few deep breaths to set the intention and to settle in our body. Inhale, lengthen. Take your shoulders back, relax your shoulder blades flat on your upper back, hands somewhere on your thighs, close your eyes, and just take easy few deep breaths. Just start to deepen your breath, and we try to use whole capacity of the lungs. When you're breathing in, I want you to feel the rib cage can expand in all directions. And as you exhale, engage your tummy muscles a little more. And again, inhale and expand in all directions. And as you exhale, draw your tummy muscles in. Exhale fully. And so on. Few deep breaths. And as you breathe in deeply, remind yourself about your intention. We all have intentions. Your intention can be very small or very big. Your intention can be just for this yoga class, or for a day, for a few days ahead. And if you are in doubt, ask yourself how you committed to yourself, how you committed to your health, and find the inspiration in your answer. And keep your breath deep, flowing, enjoyable through the rest of the practice. On your next inhale, open your eyes, relax your arms and your legs. And just remind you, whatever we do, whatever postures we practice in yoga, please don't work over pain. So specifically today, we're going to practice on postures which can strengthen your shoulders, which can help you with a good posture, keeping the shoulders back. But don't forget about the neck, keeping the head back, neck is soft. And whatever is happening in your shoulders or your lower back, please do listen to your body. And you can stop in any time when you need to. Okay, just don't wait for my instructions. You don't have to copy completely everything what I do. Just listen to your body. Okay, so let's start on all fours. Move that block to the side. You'll need that block later. Okay, hands beneath your shoulders, knees directly beneath the hips. Turn your toes under, and we start with the lovely movements. The cow stretch when you're looking up, and then the cat stretch. Tummy muscles in, exhale fully. Inhale, the cow stretch, abdomen down, lift your heart, lift your tailbone. Exhale, tummy engaged, tailbone between the sitting bones. And again, inhale, look up. Exhale, and round. We do once more. Inhale, look up. And as you exhale, round. And then bring your back parallel to the floor in neutral position. And I want you to think about the space between the shoulder blades. So, and what we're going to do here, as you exhale, try to soften and melt between your shoulder blades. And as you inhale, press down with your hands and round. And again, exhale, soften, soften, melt between the shoulder blades. Inhale, press into the floor and stretch. And let's do another 3 rounds like so. Exhale, melt in the back of the heart. Inhale and stretch. And again, exhale, soften, soften, soften between the shoulder blades. Inhale and stretch. Once more. Exhale, soften, soften, soften between your shoulder blades. And then inhale and stretch. Now again, soften between your shoulder blades. And I want you to squeeze your shoulder blades at the back. Squeeze here between the shoulder blades. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And take your knees away from the hips and come up to down facing dog with the strong shoulders. Keep squeezing your arms and your shoulders towards each other. And lift the hips high. Lengthen through your spine. And let's do spot walking. Bend your right knee, then the left. Let's do that a few times. Stretching nicely the back of the legs. Enjoy the stretch. Squeeze your shoulders again. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Keep your shoulders steady. Steady and strong. Well done. On your next inhale, come up high. On your tiptoes, bend your knees. Look at your hands and walk towards your hands into your forward bend. Make space between your feet, hips width apart or widen. And it's okay to bend your knees. Just bend your knees forward, then squeeze the legs. Very strong legs. You're going to stay here in the forward bend for a while, maybe 5 deep breaths. Hold your elbows if you can. Relax your neck, just nod your head, relax, relax, soften. And maybe even stretch from side to side, moving your arms to one direction, then another direction. Knees bent, okay, don't worry. Bend your knees, listen to your back, listen to your hips, especially for the first forward bend. That's okay, just take it easy, keep your knees bent. And squeeze the legs, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Deep breathing, just stretching the sides of the body. Stretching the back of the legs. Well done, take another breath. And before coming up, I want you again, bend your knees forward. Take your hands to the hips. Lift your elbows, make your shoulder blades flat on your upper back, lift your chin and come up. Squeeze, 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 squeeze your legs as you come up, and then exhale and relax your arms. Just roll your shoulders, soften, 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 relax. And let's do another shoulder stretch with the side stretch. Feet parallel, hips width apart. Inhale, lift your arms. Hold your right wrist, lengthen. Now keep your tummy muscles engaged. We're going to move or fold to the left side. And I want you to press your right heel into the floor. Press, press, press. And stretch, enjoy the stretch. Deep breath. And then come back. Change inside. Hold your left. Stretch up. Engage your legs. Engage your core muscles. And stretch. Enjoy the stretch. Okay, lovely to stretch in the morning. On your next inhale, come back. Exhale, relax your arms and roll your shoulders. Soften, soften, soften. Okay, so now come to the front of your mat and we do salutation to the sun. We're going to focus on the shoulders. Okay, and please do remember, don't worry to go into the full extension of the posture. And as we're going to move into the gentle back bends, I want you to remember what lengthening the tailbone means. So if you look at my hips now, so lengthening the tailbone means that you've taken the tailbone downwards between the sitting bones, and that helps you to elongate the lower back or make it a little bit flatter. So this is what happens when you do back bend. You're going to do this little tailbone, and that engages the tummy muscles. So this is what we want. Let's do that little practice. So tailbone between the sitting bones, and then touch with your hands these core muscles, the lower abdomen. Does it start to engage? So you might feel this is a little bit tensing. So this is what we want, a little bit of tensing, and then you draw your solar plexus in. So now if you take one hand down and one hand up on your abdomen, you feel those muscles working. So this is what helps you to protect your lower back when you're moving into the back bends. Okay, so again, just lengthening the tailbone enough to engage your core muscles here, and you draw the solar plexus in. So all the core muscles, big belt of the core muscles, supporting the lower back. Okay, let's remember that. So bring your hands now to your heart. Check space between your feet, hips width apart. Inhale, lift your sternum. Exhale, relax your arms. Inhale, very gentle back bend. This is where you do this tailbone, tummy muscles engaged. And as you exhale, forward bend. Bend your knees if you need. Touch the floor or your shins. Inhale, half forward bend. Lengthen forward. Exhale, squeeze the legs and bow. We do it again. Inhale on your finger pads. Stretch forward, maybe holding your legs or the floor. Exhale and bow. We do once more. Again, inhale and stretch, lengthen forward. Exhale, bow a little deeper. Now move your hands by the side of your heels and step back with your right foot back. High leg lunge or knee down. Squeeze the legs, lengthen the tailbone, engage your tummy muscles, squeeze your tummy muscles in, and come up with your hands on your front knee. Okay, if you feel like that's a bit too much, You can flatten your back foot. Flatten your back foot. And we come up, lengthening the tailbone, come up to warrior one pose. And then take your hands at the back of your head. And take a moment to think about your core muscles again. As we're going to move into the back bend, tailbone, tummy muscles, solar plexus in. Lean back to your hands. Lovely stretch for the shoulders. Lovely stretch for the front of the body. Opening the chest, breathing deeply. Okay, breathing deeply. Deep breath in. And as you exhale, stretch your arms upwards. Exhale, lengthen forward. Touch the floor and step back to down facing dog. Take a deep breath. Squeeze your arms. Squeeze your shoulder blades a little deeper into the upper back. And move the thigh bones back, heels down. On your next inhale, on your tiptoes, look between your hands, right leg up, and step forward. Big step forward. Help with your hand if you need. Looking at your back foot. Let's check there's a space between your feet, hips width apart. Maybe balancing on your toes or placing your foot flat on the floor. Come up with your hands on your front knee. Thinking about the lower back. Tailbone between the sitting bones. Solar plexus in. And then stretch your arms upwards. Deep breath. How's your back leg doing? Maybe you can go on your tiptoes, maybe not, don't worry. Hands at the back of your head. Let's lift the chin and lean back. And again, thinking about the core muscles. Strong core muscles to move into the back bend. Squeeze your tummy muscles in and lean back. Deep breathing, opening the shoulders, opening the chest. Inhale. And then stretch your arms upwards. Lengthen forward, touch the floor, step back to down facing dog. And again, let's think about the arms and the shoulders. Draw towards the midlines, shoulder blades, deeper into the upper back. Enjoy the stretch. Well done. Now come up high on your tiptoes. Bring your knees down to the floor. Let's take the knees away from the hips, knees moving back. Now look at your hands. Spread your fingers wide. You're going to use those fingers. Okay, soften between your shoulder blades. Squeeze your shoulder blades at the back. Now we're going to bend elbows back and lie down on your tummy. Bend your elbows back. Well done. Try not to move your elbows to the side. Squeeze your elbows towards the midline or towards the body. Just hug your body with your elbows. Point your toes back. Now again, that tailbone. Lengthen the tailbone and slowly come up to raised cobra. Let's do halfway. Halfway. Now moving the shoulders away from your ears. Soften your buttocks. Do the double chin, look straight. Inhale. And as you exhale, drag your hands back and lengthen and stretch forward. Toes under and push back on all fours. All fours. Lean back. Squeeze your shoulder blades. Again, find that softness here between your shoulder blades. Squeeze your shoulder blades and come up, down facing dog. Nice and steady, comfortably for the shoulders. Extend your thigh bones back. On your next inhale, on your tiptoes, look between your hands, bend your knees, walk towards your hands into your forward bend. Space between your feet, hips width apart or wider. Squeeze the legs. Take your hands to the hips, lift your elbows, make your shoulder blades flat on your upper back, lift your chin, come up with the strong legs, squeeze, 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 squeeze your legs, lengthening the tailbone and stretching upwards, salute into the sun, exhale, hands to your heart. Check you are in the front of the mat, come closer if you need, give it to the left side, inhale, exhale, inhale and stretch. Exhale, strong legs, forward bend. Touch the floor or your shins. Inhale on your finger pads, half forward bend. Exhale and fold. Hands by the side of your heels, left foot back. High leg lunge, take a deep breath. Inhale. And as you exhale, looking at your back foot and hop with your left foot behind your right, warrior two pose. You're going to squeeze the legs, engage in your tummy muscles and come up. Inhale, come up to warrior two pose and look over your right. Okay, let's check the front knee. Comfortable, above your ankle, facing the same direction as your second toe. Okay, well done. And if you can, sit a little lower, move your back foot back a little, maybe sit a little lower. Strong legs, still squeeze the legs towards the midline, core muscles engaged, open chest, breathe. Inhale. And as you exhale, stretch forward, rest your right elbow to your right knee. And with that left arm, let's do big circle movements. Inhale. And then exhale, bring it down. And again, inhale, lift and stretch up. Exhale, bring it down. If you're losing your balance, squeeze the legs. Again, inhale and stretch. Exhale, bring it down. We do once more. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, bring it down. And then stretch over the head and reach with your fingers to the right. Pressing your left heel into the floor. Stretch the stretch. Deep breath in. And then exhale, look down, touch the floor. Step back to down facing dog. Down facing dog. Take a deep breath. Thigh bones moving back. Heels down. On your next inhale, come up on your tiptoes and we change side. Left leg up and step forward. Big step forward. Back where you started. Help with your hand. Look at your right foot. Move your right foot behind your left. Squeeze the legs and come up standing. Strong core muscles. Inhale. Lift. Looking over the left. Squeeze the hips. If you can, sit a little lower, please do. But don't worry, you don't have to do everything. Deep breath in. And then exhale. Stretching forward. Rest your left elbow to your left knee. Right arm over the head. Inhale. Exhale, bring it down. And again, inhale and stretch. Exhale, bring it down. Carry on doing this circular movements, bringing more mobility to the shoulder. Inhale, exhale. Let's do last round. And then we stretch to the side stretch. Take a moment here. Press your heel, right heel into the floor. And stretch the stretch. Deep breath, shoulders back. Inhale. And as you exhale, look down. Strong legs. Touch the floor, step back, down facing dog. Deep breath in down facing dog. If you want to spot walk, spot walk. Keep your breath deep and flowing. We need lots of oxygen to work in muscles. And now come up high on your tiptoes, knees down to the floor. Move your knees back, away from the hips. And again, think about that space between your shoulder blades, back of the heart. Let's soften there. Soften, squeeze your shoulder blades. Tummy muscles strong. Bend your elbows back and lie down on your tummy. Check again, shoulders lifted. And let's check the elbows. Can you hug your body with your elbows? Just hugging. Hands wide, fingers wide. Lengthen the tailbone and come up to raised cobra, listening to your back. Soften your buttocks. Do not have to come up very high. Shoulders lower. Do the double chin, keep lengthening forward, lift your chin upwards, if that's okay with your neck. Inhale. And as you exhale, drop your hands back, keep stretching forward, stretch, 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 stretch. Turn your toes under, come on your all fours, and then just lean back with your hips to stretch and lengthen gently through the whole back. Deep breath. And then lift your head. Slide your hands to your knees. Sit comfortably for a moment, or sit maybe like so, or sit on the floor and just watch me for options. So I want to show you this raised cobra with the Spider-Man style. We go on the finger pads, but obviously that's not good for you, for your wrist, for your fingers. Don't worry about it. You're just going to do a raised cobra with your hands. So if it's appropriate. So this is what we're going to try to do. We're going to come up like so, on the finger pads. Let me just check space. I turn around for you, so I have more space here. Okay, so this is what we do. We go on the finger pads like so. We're going to lift the elbows. We're going to squeeze the shoulder blades at the back. Again, engaging here. And then as you lengthen the tailbone, we're going to come up to raise cobra this way. Double chin, maybe lift your chin a little. So you come up a little high here, and then you go a little lower, halfway, and we're going to go into the twist, taking one foot to the other side, and you're going to try to reach your hand with the opposite foot, but don't worry, you don't have to do everything. So you will have lovely stretch for the shoulders here. Okay, let's try. Lie down on your tummy. We do it together. Okay, if you feel this is not for you, conventional raised cobra is this. You come up again in your option. Okay, let's do this Spider-Man fingers, Spider-Man hands, finger pads on the floor, lengthen the tailbone, squeeze your shoulder blades at the back. And maybe this is already enough. You can stop here, that's also fine. Or maybe you can come up a little higher. Lengthen the tailbone and come up. Shoulders lower. Do the double chin, look straight, or maybe lift your chin a little. Keep lengthening forward, tailbone between the sitting bones. Inhale, and as you exhale, let's go just halfway down. Now take your left foot to your right hand. Look at your right hand, and take your left foot. We're going into the twist. To your right hand, and you're going to lower your right shoulder and have great stretch there for the right shoulder. Don't worry to do everything. Deep breath, and then come back. Inhale, come back to the middle. You're going to change side if it's appropriate for you. Lengthening the tailbone, taking your right foot to the left hand as far as you can go. Lower the left shoulder. Have a good stretch there, but don't worry to go far. Left shoulder having lovely stretch, deep stretch. And then come back. Inhale, come back to the middle. Okay, release, bring your hands beneath your forehead and take a couple of breaths. Soften your buttocks, soften, soften, soften. This is called crocodile pose. Relax, relax your buttocks. And then inhale. Lift your head, hands by the side of your chest. Toes under, down facing dog, or come on your fours. And then down facing dog. Lifting the hips high. Stretch and extend and lengthen. If you want to sport walk, again, sport walk to stretch the back of the legs. Easy. Stretching. You can hear my cuckoo clock. On your next inhale, come up on your tiptoes. Look between your hands, bend your knees and walk. Towards your hands, into your forward bend. Make space between your feet. Hips width apart or a little wider. Take your hands to the hips, lift your elbows, make your shoulder blades flat on your upper back, engage your tummy muscles and come up. Inhale, come up standing, and then think about lengthening the tailbone, tummy muscles engaged, and stretch up into the gentle back bend. Exhale, hands to your heart. Take a deep breath, and then relax your arms. Relax your shoulders, watch me for a moment. Okay, as we're practicing today with the shoulders, the dancer pose would be so good for you. Dancer pose looks like that. When you hold in one foot, you stretch in another arm upwards. Then you're going to pivot forward, pressing your foot into your hand, lifting as far as you can comfortably, and then changing side. So let's do it together. If you need support, I haven't mentioned that, face the wall. So you can hold the wall if you need it. And when you're here, maybe you can let go of the wall. Okay, so let's try that. Right foot, left arm up, holding your right foot. Or maybe you need to hold the wall just in front of you, hold the wall. Inhale, exhale, little bit of tailbone, lots of tummy muscles engagement. Lean forward, pivot forward from the hips. Now press that right foot into your hand stronger and see if you can lift your foot higher. Lift as comfortably as you can go. Look straight ahead. Shoulders back. Breathing deeply. Just challenging your balance here. Hold the wall if you need. That's okay to hold the wall. Deep breath. And then come back. Inhale. Exhale, release. I know it's for challenging balance, but this front arm works for you to keep your balance. Okay. Let's change. Right arm up. Okay, or hold the wall in front, holding your left foot. Take a moment, get steady. What do you need? Strong core muscles. Lengthen the tailbone, engage all your tummy muscles, and then pivot forward. Steady breath. Look straight ahead. Find the point which don't move. That will also help you with the balance. Hold the ball if you need. That's okay to hold the ball. Take it easy and just challenging. Can you stand on one leg? Shoulders back. Strong core muscles. Well done, everyone. And we're going to come back. Inhale. Well done. Exhale and relax. And relax your legs. Give your legs a little shake. Relax, relax, relax. Okay, so let's sit on the floor. If you're happy to squat with me, go with me. Or just sit on the floor in your old-fashioned way. Inhale. And as you exhale, if you're happy to squat, go halfway, stop. Just take a pause. Is that okay for you today? Maybe you can go even lower and then stop again. Is that okay for you, for your body, for your knees, for your hips? Maybe go even lower. Take a moment there. Engage again all your core muscles. Breathe in deeply. And then sitting on the floor. Do you need to hold the floor? Hold the floor, or perhaps you just stretch your arms and sit and stretch your legs. Give your legs a little shake. Great. So while we're not very tired during the class, so I'll show you strong postures, great postures. They're very strong, but great postures for strengthening the upper body, strengthening the whole spine, and especially the shoulders. Options, lots and lots of different options. Here, watch me. We're going to do again the Spider-Man hands, but we're going to stretch arms forward. And we're going to start bringing head down to the floor. So like so, head down, then you're going to do legs. One leg, release. Another leg, release. Then we're going to do arms. One arm, release. Another arm. And then we're going to add one arm, one leg. Changing, one arm, one leg. And then again, head down, both legs. Release. Then you're going to lift your head, both arms, and the rest we're going to do arms and legs together. So the first, we're going to start just checking how you feel with different parts of the body. Okay. So let's do that. Lie down on your tummy. Okay, take a moment, no rush. Stretch your arms. Finger pads on the floor, like a Spider-Man hands. And let's lift the elbows. And now draw your arms into your shoulder joints. And I want you again, find that softness between your shoulder blades and squeeze your shoulder blades a little stronger to each other. Okay, now we're going to do legs. Lower your head down to the floor. Just touch the floor with your head. Lengthen the tailbone and lift your right leg up. Push the heel to the wall behind you. Lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. And then let it go. Okay, lengthen the tailbone, left leg now, lift and push the heel to the wall behind you, and then bring it down. Now lift your head, look at your hands, again lengthen the tailbone, your tummy muscles working, lift your right hand off the floor, and then bring it down. Okay, let's do left arm up, and bring it down. Okay, take a moment. How's your back doing? Press your knees into the floor stronger. Lengthen the tailbone. And you're going to do right arm, left leg opposite. Is that okay for you? And then bring it down. Again, lengthen the tailbone. Left arm, right leg, lift. Exhale, bring it down. Okay, so now you know how you feel now. We're going to bring head down and do just legs. Head down, one leg or two legs. You can choose. If you feel two legs too much, do one. Okay. Lengthen the tailbone, lifting your legs, or just one leg. Deep breath, head down, neck is soft. And then exhale, bring it down. Look at your hands now. Press your legs into the floor, lengthen the tailbone. Lifting arms, inhale. Take a deep breath. And then exhale, bring it down. So now we're going to repeat once more. If you did one leg, now you're going to swap your legs. Okay, head down, doing legs. Lengthen the tailbone, Lift your legs, or just one leg, the opposite leg, which you did previously. And then exhale, release. Lift your head, look at your arms, look at your hands. Lengthen the tailbone, press your knees into the floor and lift your arms. Inhale, take a deep breath. And then exhale, breathe down. Take a deep breath. And now you have choice. We can try to do both arms and both legs, or you do just one arm, one leg. Okay, we're going to do twice, so you can swap your side. Okay, now lengthen the tailbone, legs into the floor. Inhale and lift arms and legs, or just one arm, one leg. Do opposite side. If you do one arm, one leg. Another deep breath here. And then exhale, touch the floor. Okay, can you wobble your buttocks? Soften, soften, soften. We do once more. If you did one leg, one arm, switch your side now. Lengthen the tailbone, legs down into the floor. Inhale and lift. Arms, legs, or one arm, one leg. I want you to breathe deeply and listen to your body. Inhale. And as you exhale, hands down beneath your forehead into crocodile pose. Relax. Wobble your buttocks from side to side. Relax, relax, relax. Keep your lower back soft, comfortable. On your next inhale, lift your head, hands by the side of your chest. We're going to sit into the child pose. Nice and passive stretch. Nice release for the back. Big toes touching, knees wide, wider than the hips. Sit back, relax. Maybe bring your hands beneath your forehead or the fists. So whatever you need here. Or if your arms are stretched, so bring your hands together and take your hands at the back of your head. This is also passive stretch for your shoulders. Deep breathing. Take another deep breath. And then slow come up. Hands to your knees. Okay, sit comfortably. Okay, so that was quite strong stretch. And it's good. So you might feel tomorrow a little bit of tension around your shoulders and the back. You know why. So just keep moving, keep stretching, whatever you know, whatever stretches you know already. So next posture. Watch me for a moment. So this is lovely, relaxing for the shoulders. And sometimes it can be too much for the hips, for the lower back, because we're going to move into the twist, into the gentle twist. Please don't go far if you feel it's too much for the back. So we're going to do this. We're going to thread the needle. We're going to take one hand to the side. Watch me please for a second. Then you're going to bring that shoulder down and down. Maybe you can touch the floor, then go on your finger pads on your left hand, press into the floor. And this is where you might feel in your lower back, but you don't have to go far. You can stop where you feel like this is just enough, then come back and we change sides. We're going to do twice. Okay, so let's try that. Come on your all fours, if you follow me. And turn your toes under. That gives you more stability for the knees, for the hips. We're going to take right hand to the left. Get thread in the middle, palm facing up. And you go to the left as far as you can. Maybe your shoulder, your right shoulder can go down. Okay. And then look at your left hand, go on your finger pads and just support yourself here. Or maybe you can press with your finger pads into the floor and take your left shoulder back a little more. Listen to your back here. Engage your tummy muscles. Squeeze your belly button into your spine. Okay, enjoy the stretch. Deep breath. And then come back. Come back on your all fours. We're going to change sides. I'm going to turn around. Now I'm going to take left hand to the right. Left hand to the right, palm facing upwards. Go as low as you can. Finger pads of the right hand on the floor. Press into the floor and just lean back a little. This is where again, I want you to engage your core muscles, squeeze your tummy muscles in, supporting your back. Lovely. On your next inhale, come back to the middle, change inside, right arm to the left. Okay, right arm, moving to the left, shoulder moving down and down and down. Go on your finger pads on the left hand and move that left shoulder back. So moving sort of into the twist here. Easily, easy for the back, tummy muscles in, and then coming back to the middle, change inside. Now left hand to the right. Okay, thread in the middle. Left hand to the right, shoulder down, right finger pads on the floor, and press into the floor, stretch back. That right shoulder moving back. Again, tummy muscles engaged. Well done, and then come back to the middle. Okay, cut and the cow stretch. Let's ease the back. Inhale, up. Exhale and round. And again, inhale, look up. And as you exhale, go to up facing dog. Oh, sorry, down facing dog. Down facing dog. Inhale, lifting the hips upwards. Down facing dog. Let's stretch. Let's stretch in down facing dog. And then I show you up facing dog. Okay, so this is your down facing dog. And then come back on your all fours. And watch me for a second. I'm going to show you up facing dog. Again, up facing dog, it's back bend. This is where again, we need to look after the lower back. So this is how it goes. So you know this is down facing dog. Then you're going to come up on your tiptoes. You're going to squeeze your arms, you lift your chest, and this is your up facing dog. If it's too much, you can lower your knees down on the floor. Or if you feel, okay, this is too much for my lower back, this back bend, I'm just going to go back to down facing dog. And next time, maybe instead of up facing dog, stop in a plank. And you can do this movement with ease. Okay, and then moving back to down facing dog. So let's do the 3 rounds, moving from down facing dog to up facing dog or the plank. Okay, let's do that. Come on your all fours. Take your knees back, away from the hips. Look at your hands. Spread your fingers wide. Squeeze your shoulders. Soften between your shoulder blades. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Don't rush. Keep your shoulders very strong. Inhale and come up to down facing dog. And you can stop in your down facing dog. Or if you're happy to, come up higher on your tiptoes. Look between your hands. And we start to move into the direction of up facing dog. But you can stop between in the plank. Breathe. Or maybe you can do up facing dog with ease. Look up, lift your chest. Engage your tummy muscles. And then push back to down facing dog. Inhale, lift your sitting bones high. Squeeze your arms. Engage your shoulder blades deeper into the upper back. And extend and stretch. And again, second round, go on your tiptoes, moving into the direction of up facing dog, but you can stop on the plank, or maybe you can come up into up facing dog. Tummy muscles engaged. And then moving back to down facing dog, lift your hips high, squeeze your arms and your shoulders, press all finger pads into the floor and extend. If you feel this is enough, you can stop. Or let's do another round. Okay, up facing dog or the plank, choose what you need or what you can do today. Look up, tummy engaged, and then moving back. Down facing dog, deep breath. Strong shoulders. On your next inhale, on your tiptoes, the knees down to the floor. Child pose, take your knees wide, sit back. Relax, relax your breath, relax your shoulders, they worked very hard. Easy breathing, soften, or maybe again, bring your hands together at the back of your head. Lovely gentle stretch for the shoulders, passive stretch. On your next inhale, slowly come up And I'm going to show you lots of different variations for the supported fish pose. Lots of options. So if you have yoga blocks at home, you can use them like that, placing one by one. Okay, like that. Options here. Also, you can start with the buttocks sitting on the floor, and you're going to check the space. So there is a space for the back, for the lower back to be comfortable. And you're going to lie down like so, taking the arms to the sides. If your neck is not very happy here, I suggest take a blanket or cushion and place it under your head, just to be more comfortable with the neck. And then you take your arms to the sides. Or you might want to take your arms over the head and just have a little shoulder stretch there. It's a passive stretch. As you have support for the spine, you have a little bit more for the shoulders. So if you don't have yoga blocks at home, you can go on the blanket. So you fold your blanket like that, like I did, okay? And you lie down on the blanket. And also you can measure, or you can choose intensity. You can take 2 blankets and go higher. Make sure that you're sitting on the floor next to that blanket, and then you're going to lie down and have a lovely passive stretch. So this is your passive stretch in Shavasana. And if you're very, very comfortable in this posture, you can stay there for relaxation or later on we stay for relaxation in this fish pose. Okay, so let's try. So what do you want to do? Blankets, blocks, okay, go for it. Just place it alongside. Yeah, I come closer to the screen and I check on you. And I check how's everyone doing. If I can see you on my screen. Probably I can see some of you on my screen. Okay, that's it. Passive stretch. Okay, your head supported, also on the block or the blanket. And the blocks go long-wise. That's it, long-wise. You have your shoulders, your head supported, and your arms to the sides. Okay. So then I can see most of you on my screen. That's good. Lovely passive stretch. And if you want to take your arms over your head, also nice for the shoulders. Take your arms over the head. That's it. Okay. Very good. Lovely, lovely, relaxing. And if you feel very comfortable in this posture, just check with your body. So you can use this passive stretch, passive supported fish stretch for your relaxation as well. Okay. And you can roll over anytime when you feel this is just enough. Great. That's so nice, everyone. Lovely. After all that strong work on the shoulders, it's nice to relax and stretch passively. This is one of the restorative postures. Very nice. And now start to come out of the pose. So you can probably roll to the side or come up sitting. Okay. Well done. Very good. So for next we're going to sit and breathe. And then for relaxation, if you want to use this fish pose, please do. So let's now sit and breathe. So comfortably, sitting comfortably. Okay, block, blanket, couple of cushions to bring your hips higher than the knees. Okay, and let's lengthen. Taking the shoulders back, opening the chest. Relax your shoulder blades. Relax your neck. Close your eyes. Notice your breath. And just deepen your breath. Inhaling deep. Exhale fully. And again, inhaling deep. Exaggerate your exhalation. Draw your tummy muscles in. Exhale fully. Now count your breath in and your breath out. For example, inhale for count of 6. Exhale for count of 6. So it can be your own count, choose your own count, which is just right for you for today. And then add pauses between your inhalations and exhalations. And we're going to try to keep the ratio 1 to 1, 1 to 1. For example, inhale for count of 6. Hold the pause for count of 6. And then exhale for count of 6. And again, hold the pause for count of 6. So again, remind you, choose your own count. Okay, maybe start with the small pauses and then gradually add count to your pauses. Or straight ahead, go for your count, which is just right for you. Inhale for count of 6, for example. Hold the pause for count of 6. Exhale for count of 6. Hold the pause for count of 6. Okay, take your time to build the count. Try to use whole capacity of your lungs. Expand on the inhalation and exaggerate your exhalation. Still counting. Still counting. Expansive big inhalation and controlled and strong exhalation. Make your last 2 rounds. And when you finish all your repetitions, just take a moment, just sit quietly for a moment and just notice the difference. How much space you created in your lungs. Just notice all the sensations, being very sensitive to the energy flow, to the space you created. And now open your eyes and lie down for final relaxation. You can use again this little structure, 2 blocks. I'll show you again, 2 blocks like so for your back and your shoulders and for your head, or blanket, and you sit next to the blocks or next to the blanket. Make sure there is a space. Okay, I measure the space with my hand, that's the width of my hand here, and then lie down and relax. Take your arms to the sides and relax in your shavasana. Okay, so if that's appropriate, okay, or just lie down on the floor. and relax. Okay. So either you're lying in Shavasana on the floor or on the blocks in passive supported fish pose. And notice your whole body. Your whole posture. Make adjustments, any adjustments you need, making yourself more comfortable, steady, supported. Close your eyes. Observe your whole body and your breath. Slow down your breath. Breath is natural, flowing. And just think about the breath breathing the body. I like this expression, the breath breathing the body. Noticing again the energy flow, the flow of the breath. Noticing your thoughts, your emotions and feelings. And enjoying your experience right now. Slow breathing. Think about the connection between the breath, the body, and mind. Steady breathing, calm and alert mind, relaxed body. And if you find your mind is very busy and wandering, gently and kindly bring your mind back to your breath, back to your body. Enjoy your breath. Now, as your relaxation comes to the end, bring your awareness back to your surroundings, back to the room you are in, to the garden you are in. Awareness back to your friends, to your family, to your pets next to you. Deepen your breath, extend your inhalations, exhalations. Then slide your legs together, arms by the side of your body. Inhale and stretch. Take your arms over your head on the floor, stretch away from the waistline, stretch the stretch. And then hug your knees with your hands. Gently rock from side to side. Be careful if you are on the blocks, maybe just roll over to your right hand side and come up to the sitting. And when you sit, sit comfortably with your hands in Ajali Mudra in front of your heart. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Now keep that length you created and slightly lean back to feel the strong support of your back muscles. Support, steadiness of the universe. Reflect your practice, reflect your intention of the practice. Notice how you feel. Enjoy extra strength, flexibility, and clarity of mind. Traditionally, we finish with one gentle Om. Exhale first. Inhale. Om. Bow your head to your heart, to the light within you, and open your eyes. Well done, everyone. Thank you very much. Namaste. And have a lovely day. Thank you. And see you soon.